Thanks for clicking on the video. Up next we have the Sportsman side-by-side UTV class. Let me tell you a little about the stock side-by-side class. It must be a stock vehicle up to a 1000cc engine. I hope you subscribe to King Dave Motorsports, it really helps me out. Click on the notifications bell icon to be notified on the most recent videos. I'll have a whole bunch of videos coming out from Crandon. And now let's get to the race. I hope you enjoy.
Pleasant Cook also goes by the name 4x4 Barbie on social media. Rocco Gravidoni, Brian Heiting, Josh Bayer, and Luke Stubbs rounding out those 20. And then in a greaseback machine, you got Gray Ledbetter. This girl is, future up-and-coming race car driver. She's done a lot of different disciplines. Great to see her in action here, as well as Jonathan Grouse and the rest of the field there. Stuck up there into the third spot. He had a great run yesterday until it wasn't.
Yeah, Slatinsky really having a great run, but you can see, once again, track crew has
show me the money, brother.
You see all the shiny parts on that track, so everyone's going to tiptoe through the gravel and turn.
You have to put the money in my hand, friend. All right.
Yeah, putting a little bit of water on this track as it continues to dry out today before this UTV race, so it's going to make the first lap or two a little bit interesting. Slatinsky, the number 56, dropping back. We got that number 35 there battling up as well. So mixing it up right now. We got a lot of lead changes and position changes early on in this race.
Yeah, you can already see the 34 car, Kyle Reeves, moving on to our front.
Second spot.
There's a glimpse of the number 7 of Mark Kruger. Matthew Wood trying to do a slide job on Kruger as they're side by side heading towards the Polaris jump. Matthew Wood still trying to work on Mark Kruger. Kruger shuts the door once again. We'll see if Matthew Wood can try to go outside, inside.
really nice and tight corner there. Lends itself to some great racing action right there at the checker flag. But we've got one corner to go, and we're going to be back to green flag racing. When it resumes, it's going to be Bushmaker taking us to the green with Grouse and Breeze playing chase. Only a couple laps remaining as our pace meter pulls off. Bushmaker going to be looking for that green flag.
Bushmaker still out front, goes very wide in the gravel pit. See if Grouse is going to make the pass, and so is Greaves. No, Greaves stays in that third spot, so Bushmaker making one little mistake in the gravel pit.
Great move there by Grouse, number 35. Oh, and he hits the bike, as well as the number 3 of Bushmaker. But that was enough for Grouse to go from the lead net back to 4th. That's going to be tough ground to make up, because he gave up position there to Greaves and one. Number 35 of Grouse, breaking late, keeping it nice and tidy. The yellow flag is out. As the yellow comes out, Bushmaker continuing to lead. We've got one up and over on his side. That is the number 88 there of Tim Christensen. Like Tim Christensen's A-okay, adjusting his steering wheel there, trying to get this thing started and fired up and getting ready to go racing. And these UTVs are really resilient. They go up on their side, and 9 times out of 10 they're just able to fire them up and go back racing, Brent.
Yeah, and you can see the track crew, he's asking if his steering is all in contact, making sure all the tie rods are still bolted on.
And Jonathan Grouse running really strong in that number 35, and with more on him, here's Rob Klepper.
Yeah, Jim Beaver, Grouse very fast. We've seen just now making some moves in and out. That 35 ready to rock here today, making just his 3rd start here this year. They ran 13th both times here at Crandon to kick off the year, but last year 4 wins in this category, 3 of them right here at Crandon, and he ran 2nd in this race 1 year ago. Knows this place very well, and it's showing here today.
This race we're going to have Pro Stock side-by-side and Pro Mod side-by-side. Really talked about. We just got a glimpse there of him since the start of this race, though, is the number 25 of Gabe Johnson.
Yeah,
Gabe Johnson, he hasn't been factoring into this top 5, and here's a kid that's pushed all season long, and we know he's got a car that can run up front, so we're watching him to make his way through the field as well. There's a couple laps remaining.
Bushmaker getting a nice jump as he exits the suites here in Crandon, driving in hard into the gravel pit. Grouse and Greaves make contact. We'll see if Greaves can try to sneak underneath Grouse. And Grouse just says not yet in that 35 as he's starting to reel in Dexter.
Yeah, it looks like Bushmaker. Oh, we got a little contact there. Greaves bumping Grouse. That caused Grouse to hit Bushmaker. Got the domino effect going there. Everybody coming through clean as well, though.
Yeah, Greaves definitely starting to show smoke out of the back of that car. It doesn't look like it's really hurting him at all.
close. He's braking early. He's setting the car early, and he's able to ride that inside line. Nobody else has been able to do that. You got to wonder if that's why he's continuing to be up front.
Yeah, Green's all over the back door. Gross shuts the door once again. Green's trying to go outside, trying to go inside. Watch for the crossover pass here. Green's going to make it work on exit.
That's why on the 19 of Wood now to challenge Greaves for that spot. Greaves so worried about Grouse, he's forgetting to look at his mirror. And Wood gonna get around Greaves. Looks like Wood giving a little tap there. Greaves pushing him way outside.
Wow, Wood really trying to drive Greaves on that race.
Greaves back and forth. They're just being maliciously bumping each other now. That's a lot cruiser. And as you said, Greaves got look like smoke coming out of the back. Each other hard.
And there's the 25 of Gabe Johnson. We had a glimpse of the vision wheel back 25. Finally starting to make his way around Swartinsky, and we have a rollover.
Oh, and that is a 34 Greaves.
Oh man, devastating to his championship hopes.
As Gabe Johnson goes out right there. They definitely overheated. Yeah, lots of white smoke, and that's been, as you said, it's been now it's just Greaves tucked in the inside. It's like one of those ruts on the inside. That was a single car incident. Nobody gave any kind of love tap there.
Yeah, there was nobody around that KGB Customs 34. As you can see him just teeter-tottering back into the K-rail.
It looked like they had tapped the K-rail, cut it so far inside, he kind of hooked the K-rail or something, but tough break for Kyle Greaves, and like you said, his championship hopes. Gabe Johnson, I'm sure his spotters now are telling him, hey man, keep this thing together, a couple laps to go, and you may be crowned champion here.
Yeah, definitely, he's really excited to see that happen, and unfortunately, you can see Kyle Greaves getting into that K-rail all by himself.
And the thing is Kyle Greaves, and we've seen him, and he's been so consistent and so patient, and it almost seems like, you had Wood banging on him pretty hard, and then he was fighting back, and he was just steering directly into Wood. You think somebody got in his head, and he just lost focus there?
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say, and Kyle Greaves, like you said earlier, he really doesn't make that kind of mistake. I think that's the first time we've seen that skid plate on the 34 car this year. And we'll see if he can gather things up. He's checking his steering out right now to make sure everything's still trying to work that outside as he exits the gravel pit. Grouse trying to slam the door, and you can see him making a run out of real estate there.
Looks like Whitley got into Grouse a little bit, made him do a little whip there over that jump, and we got the checkers out. It is Bushmaker, Grouse, and Wood. 1, 2, 3. Kruger going to finish right outside the front in the fourth. And Gabe Johnson in the number 25 going to finish up in the top 5 as well. Great race there in Sportsman stock side by side. Tough break for Kyle Greaves. You know, a guy, he had the championship hopes kind of diminished there when he went up and over, but great effort by Bushmaker, you know, leading from the wire, from wire to wire basically, and just a great effort by him. So we're going to have those podium interviews here in Sportsman stock side by side when we return here to Crandon and the Big House and what is Saturday here at the Polaris Razor Off-Road World Championship Races. And man, Dexter Carvin with a great effort. Here is our Forest County Potawatomi World Championship Off-Road Racing results for Sportsman stock side by side. It was Dexter Carvin with a win. Jonathan Grouse with a great effort there in the number 35 to finish up second. Matthew Wood, Mark Kruger third and fourth. Gabe Johnson in fifth, and taking home that championship this year. And with more with our podium finishers, here is Rob Klepper.
Yeah, guys, just a great season wrapped up today for Matthew Wood. A win, 1 round to go, and a third place here today. But it was quite the effort, my friend. Beating and banging out there, making some aggressive moves. Just another great race. Congratulations coming home third.
Yeah, thanks. I mean, everybody was just, it was like paintball out there. It must be because it's the last race of the year. I don't know. But everybody just must have threw their brain out the window and just started hitting each other. But anyways, we were able to make it up here, and I'm pretty glad that we at least got third. I would have rather got the top. I just got to thank everybody that gets me out here. My mom, my dad, my girlfriend, my grandpa, Scott and Leslie, all the rest of my family and friends that helps me out getting ready for the weekend. And I got to thank Woody's Auto Truck Service, Dave's Collision, Peninsula Auto Glass, Evans Waterless Cooling came on board this weekend, James Jubilee, First Bank, and if I'm forgetting anybody, thanks for the support all year.
2 wins on the year and comes third here today, guys. Matthew Wood, big favorite if you haven't noticed, guys. A lot of folks screaming there for Matthew Wood. A great year for him. Mr. Grouse, just a tremendous race here today once again. I had your work cut out for you, beating and banging through that entire race, but take me through it because it looked like you guys were having fun.
Yeah, I know my Polaris Razor with my dynamic system and box light valve shocks really handled awesome. We bent the trailing arm about halfway through the race, so I was lucky to hold the rest of these guys off. I really need to thank my sponsors, Mud Muncher, Crash Addict, and well, the rest of them. Anyways, big thanks to my family, my friends that are here, and my girlfriend Amanda.
Great job here today, bud.
Thank you.
John Cross, ladies and gentlemen, coming home in the second spot. And how about this right here, Mr. Carvin? There you go, my friend, Dexter Carvin. Congratulations, picking up a big win here at Crandon. Nice job.
Yeah, thank you. Pretty much my sponsor, Trevor Bushmaker. My cousin, he broke his back earlier this year. He let me hop in the car all year. Wouldn't be here for him if it wasn't for him. And then my sponsors, Power Sports 1, Amsoil, Beaver Machine, Dan Beaver Equipment, and Greaves Motorsports for helping me out. And thanks for everybody that came for the sport. And again, it wouldn't be possible without my cousin Trevor.
How hard was that to pull off the win today? I mean, in front of you they were beating and banging, behind you they were beating and banging the entire race.
Yeah, first half of the race went real good, no cautions. I was feeling pretty confident, and then I think 2 or 3 cautions came out the second half of the race, and Trevor kept me nice and calm, and I just kept charging forward, and we did it on top of the box.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Dexter Carvin, ladies and gentlemen, winner in Sportsman Side by Side, and we will come over here and talk to Mr. Gabe Johnson, your 2018 Sportsman Side by Side champion. Picked up the win. It was a battle between you and Kyle Greaves there. You guys, as they were there in the top 3, beating and banging, but you did what you had to do here today, man. Nice job.
Yeah, I'd just like to thank everybody that helps us out. I wouldn't be able to do it without my sponsors, Vision Wheels, Maxxis Tires, Race Driven, all these companies that just help us out. I wouldn't be able to do it without them. I'm just hoping for better things in the future to move up in classes and just keep it going.
Congratulations on a fantastic season and take home the title.
Yep, thank you.
Gabe Johnson, ladies and gentlemen, give him a nice round of applause. Your Sportsman side-by-side champ.
Congratulations to Trevor Bushmaker, our 2018 Sportsman Side-by-Side World Champion. I hope to see you next year at the 50th anniversary of Crandon Off-Road, next Labor Day weekend, 2019. I hope you'll subscribe to King Dave Motorsports and check out one of my many other videos. Thanks for watching.